Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Josh here with Work Save Bitcoin, the channel where we talk about protecting your time and energy by saving in Bitcoin, no matter your budget. Today, we're tackling a bold claim, which is Bitcoin's potential path to $100 million per coin. At first, this might sound like number hysteria, but when we break down the math and the fundamentals, you'll see why this isn't just hype, it's a monumental shift in how humanity stores and transfers value. Let's dive in. So, why Bitcoin's design sets it apart? Bitcoin isn't just another asset, it's the apex predator of wealth storage. Here's why. Absolute scarcity. Bitcoin's supply is capped at 21 million coins, so there's no inflation and no dilution ever. Impenetrable security, secured by a global network performing over 600 quintillion calculations per second. Bitcoin is the most robust store of value in existence. Immutable code, it's governed by unchangeable code, not people. No single entity can manipulate it. Bitcoin is designed to absorb value from other stores of wealth over time because it's simply better at preserving purchasing power. On a US dollar standard, your wealth isn't safe just by holding cash. That's why many people are forced to invest in bonds, stocks, and real estate just to beat inflation. On a Bitcoin standard, the money is the store of value. This eliminates the needs for those kinds of assets as investments and fundamentally changes how we approach wealth preservation. Bitcoin eats into other markets. Let's talk numbers. The current global wealth is estimated at $900 trillion distributed across the money supply, bonds, real estate, stocks, gold, and other assets. On a US dollar standard, people are forced to park their wealth in these assets because the dollar loses value over time. Bitcoin changes that. On a Bitcoin standard, the money itself becomes the store of value. This means Bitcoin doesn't just coexist with these markets, it eats into them over time. For example, real estate is so expensive because it's seen as a better store of value than cash. On a Bitcoin standard, this premium starts to disappear and homes become just places to live, not investment vehicles. Stocks and bonds, no longer necessary as hedges to inflation. Bitcoin realigns the purpose of these assets, focusing them on their actual utility rather than their perceived ability to store and maintain wealth. The math behind $100 million Bitcoin. If $793 trillion of global wealth is allocated to Bitcoin, each coin would be worth around $37 million. This 793 trillion allocation comes from absorbing value across major asset classes. Here's how it breaks down. The money supply at $120 trillion there, Bitcoin replaces fiat as a superior store of value, taking a large share of global money. 300 trillion from the bonds market. As trust in governments declines, Bitcoin emerges as a safer alternative to traditional debt instruments. $330 trillion from the real estate market. This monetary premium on real estate diminishes, and as homes return to being places to live, not investments, Bitcoin will eat into that. Stocks at $95 trillion, Bitcoin absorbs value as a risk-free store of value compared to volatile equities. Gold, art, and collectibles at $28 trillion. Bitcoin's superior attributes makes it the go-to asset for wealth preservation. With $793 trillion flowing into Bitcoin, each coin would be worth about $37 million just in today's dollars. If you adjust that for inflation, and that number rises to $100 million over the next 25 years. But it doesn't stop there. Over time, the dollar itself may become irrelevant and printed into oblivion. Goods, services, and technologies will be priced in Bitcoin. Global prosperity is infinite, and when you divide infinity by 21 million coins, you get infinity. Bitcoin becomes the denominator, redefining how value is measured worldwide. So, why does Bitcoin store value better than anything else? Bitcoin has consistently outperformed every other asset class since its inception in 2009. If you look at Bitcoin's 4-year moving average, long-term holders of Bitcoin have never lost money over a 4-year period. The dollar's decline, over 90% of the US dollar's purchasing power has been lost since 1950. Bitcoin's design as a deflationary finite asset ensures your purchasing power is preserved. You don't need to gamble on stocks, bonds, and real estate. Your money can simply be your store of value. Why now is the time to act? Institutions are catching on. Recently, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF purchased $751 million worth of Bitcoin in a single day. This is a massive signal. As governments and institutions start accumulating Bitcoin, the window for the average person to build their position is shrinking. Remember, there's only ever 21 million coins and millions have already been lost forever. The race is on. How to start your Bitcoin journey. If you're ready to take action, here's how to get started. You can use the Strike app to buy Bitcoin easily. Use my referral link for reduced fees. You can use the Fold app to earn Bitcoin cash back on everyday purchases. Use my referral link to get 20,000 sats for free when you make a purchase with the Fold debit card. Use a Ledger hardware wallet to secure your Bitcoin and take full control of your private keys. Use my referral link below. And the most important thing is to just start small and stay consistent, focusing on the long term. You'll be ahead of 99% of people if you just buy and hold over a long period of time. So, Bitcoin's path to $100 million is more than just a number. It's a revolution in how humanity stores and transfers value. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Let me know your thoughts and questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So let's work, save, and build a brighter future with Bitcoin. See you in the next video.